Hello and welcome. I'm your Elizibar. We're going to look at Deep Beyond, number 3. And this comic book, written by Mirka Andolfo, not drawn by her. Kind of a bummer. I really like her art style, but the art in the book is pleasant to look at, and I really have no complaints. We start off with like a really icky dream sequence here. Ugh. Where, dude, I totally forgot her name. Where the redhead character in the band of rebels is dreaming about her sister, who's her twin, and da da da. And basically, it kind of culminates in the three-leaf clover, because apparently three-leaf clovers are rarer than four-leaf clovers. So they're underwater. They're looking for redhead's sister, who's also this guy's friend. In the last issue, one of them in their little group got killed. They're on the run from the government, from the cops, who are calling them terrorists. They're looking for, like, the anomaly, or at least her sister's looking for the anomaly, whatever the anomaly happens to be. And I really like this issue because we're totally getting to spend time looking at the weird stuff in their world, which I find a lot more fascinating than just, like, looking at submarine interiors or, like, their habitat interiors or whatever. And the stakes, like the last issue, somebody died. I don't really feel like that raised the stakes that much. This issue, I feel like the stakes got raised. They went from like here, to boom, like that. There's the stakes now. Because they are being watched. And we get like this truth bomb of a couple pages over from here where it's like one of them is the mole. There's a lot of weird political machinations going on. It kind of reminds me of almost said Unsacred, but no, that's not the right book. Unnatural. That's the book. Where there was, all this stuff going on with the people, but it was all at the end, all kind of rooted in this conspiracy to control people. And there's something similar going on here, because the president of whatever their country is busy hanging out with, the elusive man here, or whatever, talking about this stuff, how that they're going to have to deal with people, da 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 da. No witnesses of, man, focus, come on, focus. No witnesses, of course, that's as focus as we're going to get. Oh, that's fine. Favorite panels, I'm just going to show this 2-page spread. Then I'm not going to be able to show you any more of the book. But I love this 2-page spread, man. Look at these little critters here, the little anglerfish dudes. You got like this kind of crazy sea spider or something over here, not sure what it is. You got like this leviathan, octopus, squid, shark thing. Oh man, loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's gorgeous. It's pretty. The pacing in this, it was a little slow right at the start. Like I was like, oh, I don't really want to see these people as kids. And then we got that like twisted nightmare, and after that, this book was just kind of like going, man. It knew where it was. It knew where it wanted to be, and it maybe took like some little tiny deviations, but not too much before it just kind of barreled straight forward. They do some really smart things. So, like, man, we can't use our sonar because they'll track us. We can't, use lights or whatever. Like, they don't want to get spotted. So, Big Brain here actually has the idea of, hey, you have equipment that analyzes chemicals, right? Let's sniff this out. Let's sniff out the crash, which is smart because ocean currents carry stuff around. That's like the driving principle of how water works. Is things dissolve in water and get carried around. So he's like, we could use the chemical sniffers, and then we just follow the trail. And they did. And it gets them to a crashed, broken submarine where Redhead's sister's at. And then they go in there, and they look around for her and stuff. And while they're in there, that's when the stakes get raised. It's not just, oh, they're looking at the sister or whatever. No. The stakes get raised after that. First, they got to deal with this thing, then they get inside the submarine, and then government stormtroopers show up. Chaos ensues, all kinds of madness breaks out, and it is just a ton of fun to read after this. We went from this like kind of cerebrally thing to boom, there's action all of a sudden, and it was perfectly timed. It felt great. It felt loose. I'm having a ton of fun. This issue was great. The first 2 issues were pretty good. I like this issue a lot better. Like the first 2 issues were like, yeah. This one's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what I'm saying. So if you're not reading Deep Beyond, You can probably still find some of these in your store. If not, you can probably order them from like Midtown Comics or something. You should probably check this out if you're at all interested in aquatica, the aquatic world, nautical things. If you're interested in science fiction, if you're interested in like Cthulhu mythos kind of stuff, I think that's all going to kind of tie into this. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.